All right, so welcome everyone to the call. My name is Dominique Barbie, and I'll be presenting for you tonight. I also have Kim Dollar on here. Her name is actually Kimberly Crawford. I call her Kim Dollar, but she'll be coming on here along too to tell you what happened with her and why you want to literally pay attention. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring out Kim first and let her know the story of what happened when I first, it was a company that came out 4 years ago called Tradera. You may or may not be familiar with it. And Kim was one of the first, I would say 10 to 14 people or so, definitely top 20 people that I messaged. I can't remember the order, it was a while ago. Before I even knew that I was gonna hit 200K per month, I had no idea that would happen, but I knew because God told me. But at the same time, she was one of the first people that I reached out to. And I'm like, Kim, I got this strategy. I want you to be a part of it. I want to show it to you. If you want to see it, that's fine, But I don't know if she's on here. Are you on here, Kim? If you on here, raise your hand if you can, or are we still
Hey,
on?
you know I'm on this call. You know I am faithfully on these calls. Thank
I
you so
know you.
much
So
for the
I would like you to
space.
tell them the story so that they can know before I even get started. How you was one of the first people, how they are the first people to know
Mm,
too.
absolutely. Thank you so much for the space, Dominic, and welcome everybody to the call. Yeah. Pretty much what we're doing right now. Me and Dominique have been Facebook friends for probably about 10 years now, and she reached out to me the same way we might be messaging people to let them know, hey, what's going on. So she reached out to me, and I was sitting on my couch, just chilling or whatever. Had some different things going on. In a couple other ventures, so I was just kind of focused on that. But she reached out to me and said, hey, it's a company that pretty much just come out, haven't been out too long, but she was getting her position, and she was sent me the compensation plan. Dominique really good with the numbers. She's gonna break it all the way down so you can understand like how you make money. And I was like, yeah, okay, Dominique, I'll take a look at it. I'll get back with you. And just kind of went along my daily life. And I actually she followed back up with me, and I was like, you know what, Dom, right now it's just I just got a lot going. I just got a lot going. And time went by. I start maybe in like the next 30 to 60 days, I start seeing a whole bunch of posts, people posting Tradera. I'm seeing all this payment proof. And I guess what really caught my attention is, I've been working online for like 12 years now. But what caught my attention is seeing the amount of people. When I say it was everywhere, it was everywhere. Seeing the amount of people making this type of money. I'm seeing a 500 a week, 1,000 a week, 500 a month. And these are people who are new. A lot of people were new because I'm recognizing it, right? I've been in the industry for years, so I know. I'm like, okay, they haven't been online that long. This person don't hit 1,000 a week, 2,000 a week. So these people are coming into the system. They're new, right? So I'm just, we got new people, we got people who've been in the industry for years, but I'm seeing people like making all this money, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm just kind of sitting back watching. Maybe another week went by, and I'm looking at all these posts, congratulations. And I kid you not, because I remember exactly what I was doing. I was in the kitchen fixing something to eat, scrolling through my phone. You start looking at your phone, scrolling through Facebook, and I saw all these posts, congratulations. I went to Dominique's page, and I saw a picture of her looking real cute with her flyer. It was pink. I remember that really good. It was pink, and I saw a picture of her, and it said, "Congratulations, Dominique, for hitting legend, um, $200,000 a month." And my jaw just dropped because I was like, you know what? She came to me and let me know what was going on, how she was going, the same way she's doing now, how she's going to build it 3 by 3, use your link 3 times, pass it down, we're helping out. Like literally the same structure and strategy that she's doing now, that we're doing now as a team, is the same structure and strategy that she presented to me for Tradera. And I'm looking at this flyer like, oh my gosh, and nothing but love, because I congratulate, right? That's how you become abundant. You appreciate and like be happy for other people. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, I showed my sister, I'm like, Tracy, Dominique don't hit $200,000 a month. She was like, what? I was like, yes. I was like, she is go crazy. And it really made me feel like, I'm like, that was a lesson for me to never procrastinate again. Like I literally applied that. Dominique's actually a life lesson. I took that and applied it to everything I do. Don't procrastinate. I gotta make sure everybody's phone is muted. Thank you. Don't procrastinate. And I procrastinated, and I learned a lesson, like a life lesson, because had I would have joined her when she actually messaged me, you said maybe the top 20 or so, when she hit me up, I would have been one of those people making all that money right up under her, So don't procrastinate. Don't do what I did. I said, you know what, this time, I said, thank you, Lord, because this is coming back around again. It gave us a second chance to build and to be right here from the beginning. So just know, if you're on this call, the position that you're in right now, like I don't think some of you know. I know, because I missed out. But the position that you're in right now, this is a blessed position. This is nothing but God, if you're on this call. So, Dom, thanks for the space. Allow me to speak. That right there, like I said, that's a life lesson, guys. Don't procrastinate and seize the opportunity. We are a part of something right in here that's going to be very big, very big.
Awesome. Thank you for that. I tell all the time, so you need to let people know this story, because some people think it's a game, some people take it serious, some people don't. And mind you, she came in late, months later. This how powerful this story was. She came in months later, finally, and she still hit like $5,000 a month.
Yeah, came in late. I forgot. I'm duh. I finally. I was like, hey, Don, let me go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that link. I'm ready. She sent me another team member's link. I mean, we're in a chat, the same way we're in a chat now. Literally, and this is a thing. This is how big this is. When someone has an opportunity and they're following the same strategy that already works, that's the strategy that we're going to follow. She's already done it. So it's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's already been done and proven. So I wind up joining months later and still was making $1,000 a week. That's how big that's how big it grew and how good this strategy was. So, all right, Don, I had to get the rest of that out.
Yes. No, that needs to be so. The story is powerful, and you guys are probably in a more blessed position than you even can think of. I came from $7 an hour, people. When I came into that company, I was not like I didn't make $1 million a year before. I wasn't like a super crazy big marketer. People saw me make $10,000 a month, right? But I didn't hit no 200K per month. So that just show you. And then on top of that, we had homeless people in the organization making $5,000 a month. It is because of this strategy. Because everybody who was in the company before we got in, they was like, "What are you doing?" They was trying to get people on our calls. They were trying to figure out what we was doing. And the crazy part is, all we were doing was helping each other. And I was in a deep, deep depression before I came into the company, because I had made a lot of money online as far as 10K per month. I struggle. If anybody on here ever struggled to try to make money online, if you join program after program and thinking you was gonna hit it big and all that stuff, that was me for 2.5 years. And when I finally did it, I had to learn how to keep it, and I had lost a lot of that money even when I did get it. Because so you got to learn how to get it, keep it, multiply it, and then bless others. That's how you will be blessed. So I took the concept of helping people who maybe have not had success and people who have mid success and so forth. So I literally took over 500 people, right, that I personally brought in and just literally built from left to right. And what happened was, even a person who never made money online, they were able to see right before they asked, things happen, spillover happen, and I don't know it was just so powerful. It was just a divine alignment. It was God written all over it, because God told me to take a sheet of paper, write down 3x3x3, okay? And as I went to make 3x3x3, I realized everybody can win with this. So let me show you how it works, okay? And I'm not gonna take too much of your time, but I will say, check the chat, okay? Because there's a waiting list. If you want to be part of it, it goes in order. It's only $150 to get started, and we helping everybody have success, y'all. Okay, it's called the Bill Relief Prosperity Magnet System. I love that name, because does anybody on here love bills? Raise your hand if you love bills so much. You just love them, you love them, you love them, right? No, nobody. Okay. Right? You can be grateful for the services, but this is going to relieve you of your bills, literally. All right. And I love the fact that it's prosperity magnet system, meaning you're going to become a magnet for prosperity. Then on top of that, for this team, this is the only team who will have this special deal of an AI auto builder a marketing system, all right, that's gonna have an AI auto builder. You see how I'm talking on here, and I know the information about the system and the products and services. You're gonna have your own personal AI assistant, be able to break this down to people 24/7 on call, close the people for you, get them registered, everything, right, and be able to have a marketing system that takes you to the next level. When I hit my first 10K per month, one of the things I started to do, I started to build my list, and I started to use a funnel, right? This AI auto builder is going to be done for you. Okay, so with this magnet system, we're helping each person earn $500 to $250,000 plus per month. Did you know that $500 a month can save people of losing their house? Do you know how many people are going through foreclosure right now about to lose their house? I already got two friends who I know in the past who was super, super successful. They literally have to move out their house. And it's just crazy because now their children have to deal with that. It is a whole thing right now with job security that if you don't pay attention, you will get left behind. And with AI, that's trending right now. Just so you know, AI and technology is trillions and billions of dollars waiting for you to see it. So you can have your 9 to 5 income, which is fixed. This is the part where you get wealthy. Do you really think that you can get wealthy from just your job? Now, if you go to school, become a doctor and stuff like that, but do you know how many people who have degrees and masters? I know people with master degrees, not even in that field. They in a whole nother field, right? And that's okay. But student loan debt is one of the biggest debts out there. And then people are going to a job every day, which this could be you, right? This was me in the past. And when you show up, you're capped at a certain income. So I know people who want to be millionaires and want to make 6 figures or more per year, but they just working their job. It's like, how do you think it's going to come to you if you just, you know what I mean? So it's good. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to have a job, right? It's a blessing because some people don't have jobs. But at the same time, if you want more, you want to have a business. You want to have passive income because who is making all the money at the job? The CEO. And guess what? They making money every time all the workers clock in, and they not even there because they have a business. With this type of platform that I'm going to show you, you're going to be able to be the CEO as soon as you join, and you're going to be able to have leverage by helping each other. Okay? So the power of Bitcoin. The difference between this and the last compensation fund, this is crypto. Right now, if you listen to understand my voice, crypto is in a buying market. Okay? It was going up, 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 and now this is where the people with the big money, they about to start investing, and this is the people who are trying to get in, right? They got scared and they start selling all their crypto. So we literally coming in at the perfect time. Once you get paid, these payments that I'm going to show you, you can have crypto. All right, you can get paid in crypto, and you'll be able to hold some of that, and it can grow for you, or you can use it for your whatever bills you need, whatever the case may be. Bitcoin then and now. I knew about Bitcoin when it was 400. And then I saw this video. This guy, he was like, what did he say? He said, get one Bitcoin and you'll become a millionaire. One Bitcoin, he said, one Bitcoin make you a millionaire, $400. And I even made a mistake. I didn't know about crypto. Some of y'all may or may not be familiar with crypto. When I was first getting into crypto, I really didn't fully understand it. I had went and got 10 Bitcoin, right? And they had this ATM machine. I went to the ATM machine and I withdrew. I thought I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I was just putting money in, but I got the Bitcoin in there and withdrew the Bitcoin to my card. Like I would have had 10 Bitcoin right now. And because I didn't know what I was doing, I was like, forget this. I literally had 10 Bitcoin, cashed it right out, didn't know what I was doing, thinking I was doing something, and I realized like, oh my gosh, if I would have kept that 10 Bitcoin in that account, I would have turned a $4,000 investment into what, $800,000. Bitcoin is like about $80,000. It went to 100K. It would have been $1,000,000 off of $4,000. What if you could turn $150 into something like that because you can use the money to invest if you want to? That's optional. So, like I said, I made $2 million with this comp plan, and if they would have stayed, I would have hit $1 million a month. But that's not the fascinating part. The fascinating part is that over 10,000 people was making $500 to $100,000 plus per month using the simple 3x3 strategy. I had a rotator strategy that I use, and the potential earnings that you can earn is from $1.2 million to $3 million a year with this one strategy alone. All right. You have to follow what successful people are doing. Okay. Before I came into the company, some people don't know. I went to this seminar because I'm like, how do you make $1 million? Like, what do I need to do? And I went to a seminar with this lady. She was making multiple millions of dollars, and she was in network marketing. And guess what? She said that she showed exactly what to do to get to 100K per month. And all I did was follow what she said, but I had the right program with this when Tradera had came out right on time when I had learned that information, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take what she taught me, but I'm gonna help the people. I'm not gonna be selfish. I'm telling you, so many times I've been introduced to leaders and different people. They always trying to get me into stuff. They be offering me $50,000, $100,000. They be offering me money to join their programs right now that I had so much success. And one thing I realized, I'm the type of person I want to help the people. And they are not all of them, because some of them like them, but most of the majority, 90% of them, if I'm be honest with you, they helping the leaders. They not helping the little person. They not help. Nobody is a little person. But when I say that, I mean people who never made money before. And I always had a heart for those type of people. I always had a heart to train the people. Now, if you don't want to help yourself, nobody can help you. But that's gonna take a whole nother that's a whole nother lesson in personal development. And I highly encourage you, if you're on this call, to start your personal development journey. Start to read books. Start being around successful people, because that's the fastest way to get to success. So the best compensation plan for the 3x3 strategy, in my opinion, is this, because it allows you to not be selfish. Nobody is selfish if you're trying to get money for your family. But what I am saying is, look at this: 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. You only need 3 personals to hit each rank in the entire company. That's when I was like, are you serious? Have you ever seen those programs where you need, as you get up higher in the ranks, you need like 8 personals and 10 and 20 and 30 or whatever the number is, right? And when I saw this 333 all the way to 250K per month, or when I first saw Tradera, I saw 333 all the way to 100K. That was the highest rank, right? And I was like, ooh, because I'm a numbers person. And I'm going to show you the numbers, because people lie, but numbers don't lie. Okay? Because we are stacking 5,000 people. This is where the math comes in. Okay? You're going to only use your link 3 times. Okay? You're going to sign up. You're going to commit to 3 people. Okay? We're going to show you how to get to 3 people, 3 go-getters, 3 people who are like you, okay? Or you can put your family members in first, or whatever, whoever you care about. If you are a go-getter and you understand my voice, you're gonna use your link 3 times, okay? And we're gonna go from left to right and filling in the holes. It's 3, 3, 3, 3. Help your organization. Once you have 3 personals, don't put nobody else under your link, because you can put them under somebody who is underneath you, right? Once you have 3 people, you will look in your organization and see who needs help from left to right. I'm telling you, this is how I started a viral effect. It was so powerful, I couldn't even stop it. It was so powerful what we did that my sponsor, okay, my sponsor hit 100K per month when I came under him, right? He left the company, okay? It was so strong what we did. They literally tried to take our organization, y'all. They literally went after our organization, and I literally smashed 200K on them. They tried to take our organization, right? Which is crazy if you think about it. And we still was going up the ranks. Okay? That's how powerful it was. No man can stop what God has done or what he's going to do. So if you're here, nothing and no one can stop what's about to happen in your life right now. Because for you to even be on this call, I was going to go have a meeting with 100 leaders, just them. But I said no. And the Spirit told me, no, no, no. Help the people. Help everybody. Okay? And those who are ready, I will send them to you. 100 leaders are going to come out the sky blue. I already know. If you're a leader under the sound of my voice, you just need to be a part of this, because you'll be able to just take the strategy that I was doing. But this compensation plan matches so perfectly with this. So once you have 3 personals, you're going to get a free monthly. If you are the type of person who struggle at recruiting or struggle at sales or struggle at anything, that's going to be a thing of the past. Okay? Because I don't recruit. To this, if you could ask me, do I recruit? No, even though I might be one of the top recruiters in the industry, quote unquote, I don't recruit people. Like, I don't go to people when I'm like, I'm about to try to recruit them. No, I basically solve problems. I go to the people who need the solution. So if you on here, you probably want to make some more money. Can I get some 888s in the chat? You can use an extra $500 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, right? $500 a month is $6,000 bonus a year. What can that do for your family? That's good money. Or $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 extra. What can that do for your family, right? Right now, people need money. Period. Point blank. Period. So with the 200K per month strategy, everyone commits to 3. Do not sign the form if you're not going to commit to 3. This is not something where you just come in, try to take a spot, try to get spillover, but you're not going to help the people, because we're here to help the people who want to be helped. We're here to continue to provide service to the people, because it's so we only tell people to commit to 3. Right? If you're not gonna do that, just don't do it. But the people who want us to help you, right? If we gave you 20 people, can you go bring in 3 people? If we gave you 100 people in your organization, I got people on here right now who I had 1,000 people in one of their legs on the call right now who is in Tradera. I got people on the call who on this call right now who I helped hit 20K per month in that last company. All right, and guess what? I had a team of 100K per people, and they don't even know that I'm doing this call right now. So what do you think what's going to happen if you sign the form and you in the top 500? Okay, I was going to bring in 5,000 people myself, but I couldn't even get to 5,000 before everybody went nuts, right? Because they was just making money. So everyone commits to 3 people, and we're going to have an AI marketing system that helps everyone get 3 to 20 signups a month. And the training that help people reach $5,000 to $200,000 plus per month. And on top of that, through the grace of the universe, whatever you want to call it, I give God the glory. Okay, I'm not a religious person. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you got to do this. No. But I do give Him the glory. I said, when you help me, I'll help your people, and I will let them know that you are the one who put it in me to do this. Okay, because I could have just put 500 wide and was like, everybody man for themselves. So that's the waiting list is in the chat right now, so you could be in the list. But I'm going to give you a visual of why this is so powerful, okay? So, here goes. This is the picture that Kim saw when she was one of the first people to know. She woke up and I was at 50K a week. That means, for me, just so you know, for me to get to 50K for me, I had to help people get to their rank. This is based off helping yourself and helping other people. Legend, Selena hit 100K per month. She never hit this rank in her entire life, ever. Tiffany D. Berry, right? Some of y'all may or may not know her, but she hit 50K per month. When I met her, she messaged me and she told me that, and she reminded me of me when I first met her, and I was like, girl, you should be at way more than what you making. There's some of y'all who got skills and you not making what you deserve. And so I helped her get to she got to $5,000 a month, right? She also came in the middle time of it too. And what happened was, we had an event, and I said, you need to get to that event. I said, if you come to that event, your life don't change. And when she came to the event, this is what I said to her. And it was God who told me to tell her. It came from out of this, like, you have inspired impulse. Sometimes you can hear the voice that's telling you that what's right, what to do, right? And so when I met her, I said, I just need to touch you. You know the story of the girl with the blood in the Bible. She was bleeding for 12 years, and she touched Jesus, and she was healed immediately. She was healed by her faith, if you know that story. So when I talked to her, I said, you're gonna hit $50,000 a month in 2 weeks. She was looking at me like, what? And I touched her. I said, I just need to touch you. I kept telling her, I said, if you get to the event, I just need to touch you, because when you if you don't understand energy, it's an energy activation. You're on an energy activation right now. When you get around successful people, they're gonna wear off on you. I did not get my house, right? I was trying to get a house for years until I went into what's his name? I forget his name. He was at 50K per month in IML. And I went to his house. My friend invited me to his house. When I seen his house, he had like a super mansion. I don't know what happened to me, but I was activated. And all my mentors tell me, you be around successful, you be activated, it's just a frequency. And so when I touched her, I kid you not, in 2 weeks, when we came back from that event, she was at 50K per month. And that's because she got around people who were successful. And all these people on here, Oscar hit 50K per month. Shout out to Oscar. Lots of men and women just having massive success, right? When you get around those new environments, you will have massive success. If you keep hanging around the same people, taking advice from the same people who don't even have what you have, I stopped doing that. And I'm like, I have to go to the successful people and listen to them. And I'll never be the same. Okay. So this is the numbers. 3 people. This is why we tell everybody to get 3. This happened. We actually did this. Okay. So if you commit to 3, or even if you have 1 person and we see you need help, we can put 2 people on you because it's gonna be massive leaders. It's gonna be leaders. We're gonna have 20 leaders at the top helping all of these people here. But you're also gonna, like I said, commit to 3. So 3 people. Your 3 are then gonna get 3. That's 9. Those 9 are then gonna get 3. That's 27. Those 27 are then gonna get 3. That's 81. Those 81 get 3. That's 243. You see how these numbers are just multiplied by 3 on each level? 729, 2,000. Guess what? If you on this call, you in the top 500. So even if you right here, okay, which you, if y'all on this call, y'all actually between this and this, because that waiting list is going nuts. All right. So y'all between this and this, and what's gonna happen is, guess what? The next group of 2,000 gotta go under y'all. Then the people who come in as a 2,000, the next group of 6,000 gonna go under them, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Right? That's literally going to happen. Okay. And some people are going to have more than 3, right? They're going to have 10, 20, 30, 40 people. We just saying just do 3, all right? And we're going to help you with the rest. Now, the first rank is founder, okay? That is 3 and free, meaning with the $150, which is a joke. Y'all know that $150 today is like $50. Come on now. Inflation is next level. You can you go to Uber, you just spent $150. You go to the grocery store, what you gonna get for $150? So that same grocery money you can use to come into here, and that was another reason why we had so much crazy success. It was $100, $115, something like that to join. And oh my gosh, they was trying to tell us to raise the price a little bit more so we can make it last even better. They just wanted to raise the price $50, right? But what happened was a few of the leaders, they just was so mad and they was tripping. They just please let me tell. I want to say this: when you make all this money, please be humble. Stay humble. Because those people who was so prideful, they thought they was making so much money. Some of them, it was not everybody, because they was just talking crazy to the owners, and them owners, all we knew is we looked, and those owners disappeared because they were so overwhelmed by a few of those leaders, and they was just attacking them just for raising the price for $50. People don't know much about that. They was just like, forget it. We just no, and they was just so overwhelmed. It was so many people coming through the system. They was just like, oh my gosh. So when these people reached out to me, right, they were like, we're going to make this a legacy company. We're doing crypto so that we can have longevity, and we're going to make the price point 150 so that it can have, we learn from those mistakes, and just have, it's 150 is a joke. Okay. And we also even have financing options. If you go to affirm.com, AFFIRM.com, if you go to Zip app, it's a buy now, pay now, later app. They're giving away with no credit check. They're giving people $150, $200,000, and Klarna, KLARNA, they just giving away money like crazy. Just so you know. So that's just crazy. You can see if you get approved, and we can show you how you can sign up and get crypto with that as well. It's a certain way to do it. That's why this team is going to be the number 1 team go straight out the gate, because we have something that is going to change the game. So look at this. This is crazy. To make $125 a week, y'all, $500 a month, you only need 4 people in your first leg, 4 people in your second leg, 2 people in your third leg. I'm going to show you a picture how silly that is and simple that is. And it's amazing. It's not silly. It's so simple. So 3 who get 3, right? That's $500 a month. You get your 3 and then teach your 3 to get 3. You at $500 a month, just like that. Now, if you take it one step further, and if you help 3 get 3, and then they help 3 get 3, you already at $1,000 a month. That is like 2 steps. It's people who've been just inviting people to this webinar, and that's done. They're already at, who knows what type of ranks people are at right now. Then we got boss director, $500 a week. It's $2,000 a month, 30, 30, 15. All right. Then we have $5,000 a month. We literally have people right now out the gate. They're going to be already at $5,000 a month because of the positioning, right? And they getting their 3 people. They're working on their 3 people. We do have a simple message that you can send to 10 people a day. Get them on these calls. I'm doing these calls Monday through Friday, people. Monday through Friday. And you can invite guests on the call as well. We're actually going to do a simple training for you as well to help you. It's so simple. Right now, we're just using a chat and a message with the chat information and a little message. I'll show you after this call where people got 10 people lined up just from copying and pasting. We call it the money script, right? Royal Highness. Don't sound like that because you're royalty. This is $10,000 a month. We got 20,000 a month, 50K a month, 100K per month. Boom. And y'all gonna be legends. This is legend. Then we got diamond legend, baby. That's 250K per month. That's $3 million a year, I think. 250, 3 million, I think. Right? So what happened to the American dream? This is so sad, man. This put so much fear in me when I was 20 years old. I remember listening to an audio, and this is the facts for people by the time people reach 65. So if you in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, or your 60s right now, you need to look at this because 54% of people who reach 65 are dead broke. What the heck? It's nobody should, I don't think, should be deserved to be broke. I was broke and it just don't feel good. I'm telling you, when I was making 100K per month, can I be honest with you? And when I first hit 100K per month, about 80 to 90% of the problems went away. When I hit 200K per month, it was no way I could look at anybody the same or deal. Problems was almost dang near no longer existed almost. I'm not gonna say I still have problems, of course, but it was like the things that I used to be frustrated about. It's like I'm rich, I don't care. That's a practice saying that I'm rich, I don't care. And there is nothing wrong with being rich. There's nothing wrong with being wealthy. So if you think you're supposed to be struggling and for some reason you're supposed to not be wealthy, you can't be rich, right? Don't. That's not true. Money will magnify who you are. So if you're a bad person and you have money, you're gonna be a magnified bad person. If you're a loving and caring and good person and you got money, you're gonna be a loving and caring good person with more money. It just magnifies the more you could do for yourself and your family. Okay, 1% are wealthy, 4% are well off, 5% are still working, and 36% are dead. So this guy, he had a poor dad and he had a rich dad. If you know Robert Kiyosaki, and his rich dad taught him that if you want to get wealthy, you need to go from employee or self-employed, which is employees, you have a job, you only work for, you exchange your time for money. Self-employed means you exchange your time for money. You got a job, you may have more money, but you got less time. All right. And business owner means you own a system. Systems hire people to work. They have leverage. They have AI that is an employee 24/7. They have people. They working together with people. They get three. If it was just you, this is why this strategy is so powerful. We using the concept of leverage and we're using a spiritual principle called give and you should receive. Nobody is a victim. You are going to get back what you're energetically and emotionally giving out to the universe. It's just going to come back to you. There's no way around it. But if you do 3, and then everybody, this is why I say everybody commit to 3, because if you can't commit to 3, then you can't even, it's just not going to work for you, right? We're not saying you have to get 3 right away, but we are saying do something, follow the script, show up, and you know what I mean? Help yourself. We trying to help you, baby. So this is creating a team. 3. That's 20, 30, 40, 100 people, 500 people falling into the organization, coming into the organization, building up. And now, while you sleep, how you know somebody might know a celebrity who come in and come under you? Now, one of your legends went to 10,000 people. Or somebody might know, just got a cousin or somebody who's just a really good builder. And you 5 levels deep and they just busting your organization in level 2. I've seen that happen over and over again. And it happened to me so many times where people will invite me to calls. They're like, I know, you just never know who people know. So investor means your money work for you. That's where the crypto come in. You can just cash it out for a Bitcoin into your wallet, Cash App, or whatever the case may be, or you can hold it because right now it's a buyer's market right now. Okay. Disclaimer: past profits do not equal future results. All right. We don't make any income claims or guarantees. I'm just telling you what happened last time. I get to say that because that is exactly what happened. And everything I'm telling you, is tested and proven. We got the scripts. I even wrote a little mini book. I remember my friend was coming over my house and she was like, I need to make some money. I made a book just for her because she had no network marketing skills or anything. And I was like, this is how you start. This is step one. I still have that. I still have the trainings. I still have all that stuff. I remember exactly what to do. So, but we did not have this. Okay, we didn't have AI when we were doing Tradera. Okay, we didn't have AI when we did the compensation. But now we have an AI auto builder where you're gonna have an employee. Oh my gosh, it's gonna go so viral, y'all. Y'all gonna blink and it's gonna be like 1,000 people in the system. Then you're gonna wake up next. You're gonna hear people say, "Oh my gosh, it's 2,000." Then it's just gonna go like that. 24/7 employee. So with the AI auto builder, it's usually $200 to $300 a month for this AI that's already set up for you, done for you. It does all the selling and telling for you. And you can add 3 to 4 of your own programs, right? And this AI, when you have, you're gonna get a personal link. And so instead of paying $200 to $300 a month, it's gonna be $50 a month, super deep discount, right? And what's gonna happen is when you send people the information, it's gonna have all the information, right? And then it's gonna explain everything for you. It's gonna help you get an extra 3 to 20 people a month. Okay, significantly increases your numbers. Like I said, usually $200 to $300 a month, and sometimes with the AI systems, people don't really know how to set them up. So we're gonna have, for our team, it's gonna be set up for you, where it's gonna be already programmed. All you gotta do is click and click and click and click and click and click and follow steps. It's gonna talk to your prospects, so meaning you give it a link, and it's gonna call your prospects after they fill out the form, or you give them your link, or the information is gonna call them and say, hey, you got any questions? Blah blah blah, closing for you. And if you're in a program right now that you like, optional, just add the program to your AI marketing system and it will do the same thing. It will close it for them too. So members are going to receive for $50 extra a month. And like I said, you can use the financing options available. Like I said, that's why I said if you want, you can go to Zip app, affirm.com, or whatever case, and get the money to do this. If you qualify, great. If not, that's fine too. I mean, $150 or $200, I mean, to make all this money and get that position is a no-brainer. So let's talk about the products really quickly. So with that last system, we only had one product, which is crazy. It was just Forex education for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. That was it. It was literally a training education for Forex, but the training was good. It was really good. I actually learned how to trade with that company. Like, it was a simple $100 so product, and it was just Forex education. And people made millions of dollars from that, right? So do you see all these products right here? So we made millions of dollars with one product. Now they're gonna have, and guess what? That training that Tradera had, they actually got access to that, and they're gonna add it back there. So you're gonna actually get the exact training that made people millions of dollars. That right there, this is actually worth, to me, it's worth at least $5,000. That training was really good, and it really breaks down how to trade. So then you're going to have the crypto education that's going to be added in the binary options, right? For those of you who are not savvy on cryptocurrency, you can learn, a few things on how to deal with crypto, because you're going to need to know how to operate in the crypto era that's coming, right? You're going to also get the access to the Power Bill Rotator, the AI Masterclass, so you don't get left behind the times. Also, this is what I'm really big on, the Manifest Anything fast course. I love that. Guess what? With the Manifest Anything fast course, yeah, you may or may not know this, but the way that I operate off of biblical spiritual principles. I'm very, very spiritual. And I also learned the law of attraction. If anybody familiar with the law of attraction, is what like attracts like, what you put out, you get back, right? And it doesn't make any sense. With this Manifest Anything fast course, you're gonna learn of the scientifically backed research, literally hours. I think this has over 120 hours of research. A simple course, right? Where you can learn how to start actually getting results. So whatever you dream of or can think of, you'll be able to go through this course and really, really start to learn how to manifest what you desire. And it's gonna be really good for the people, because imagine if you have 3 people and they all go through the Manifest Anything course, they're gonna learn how to actually manifest. So it's gonna, at this point, anybody who joins this system, it's gonna be a matter of do you want to make money or not, right? Because all you're gonna have to do is follow simple steps that work. Okay. So the AI Auto Builder, you get the deep discount for only $50 a month with the personal AI assistant that calls, closes, and does all the selling. And Did y'all hear me say $150 a month? Do you see I'm still going with products? This is worth like $1,000 a month. So you're gonna the opportunity alone. I mean, that part alone, that's worth a lot of money. Then the separate section is gonna be for business training for anybody who's an entrepreneur, a business owner. You know, you're gonna have marketing training, business, social media, e-commerce, drop shipping, masterclass, and you're gonna have millionaire personal development trainings from insider information. And as you go through the system, you're gonna be added to the VIP training so you can actually meet leaders and be around leaders and be around successful people, because that's really what you want. So here's a picture of some of the apps that you can use for financing. Zip. All you gotta do is go to your app store and go find Zip. This is Affirm. You can go to affirm.com and see what you qualify for. All you have to do is literally sign up for a free account. This is a bonus. A bonus. I say each day I am a Klarna, Affirm, and Funding Money apps millionaire because I learned the strategy to make $1 million with these apps. Okay. We're as a bonus, we'll teach you how to actually get people signed up. So people may have, if somebody got $25 or they don't got no money and they go to a firm been giving people thousands of dollars. So after the call, you go to Sezzle.com, this app Sezzle, right? And just go see what you can qualify for. Empower, this one right here, it give you, you can see if you get money straight to your bank account. All right, literally, it'll cash advance you. It's an online quick cash advance app. Most people get between $100, $500 with this. But Affirm, I've seen people get anywhere from 500 to what was the most I've seen somebody get? 7,000 maybe? I forgot the number. It was crazy. I think my dad on Klarna, I think he got like 6,000 or 7,000, something like that. I had a bunch of people get Klarna and Affirm, and some was getting like 9,000 or something. I was like, what the heck? And it's no credit check, right? Zip, this is gonna be a popular one for this program because Zip gives you straight up card that you get $150, $200 off of, just like that. They do that left and right. You can make a fortune with just this app, and I'll show you how to get into that. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but when you come in the system, I'll show you how to do that. Meaning you can come into this completely financed, get the AI system, get everything that you need for success. Literally, it will show you how to extract money from them and have great success. I'm gonna put the link to the app. This is basically the gist of how it works, people. Like I said, you're here at the right place at the right time. Get started, get on the waiting list. We're gonna be launching next week, meaning we're gonna have the first beta testers go into the system next week. Probably about Monday, Tuesday, or whatever. April 14th. I know the first probably group of 10 to 50 or so are going to go into the system, maybe 100, maybe 40. They're going to make sure the system is functioning with real people, which I think is pretty much almost done for the most part. But we literally like the beta testers of the system. That's crazy. So that just tell you how powerful this position is, right? I'm super excited about it. Like I talked to some people who I talked to recently. They had about 4,000 people on their team. Another one, I talked to one, he called me right when I got on here. He was about 100, 200 people away from $50,000 a month, right? So I'm just saying, like, when the leaders start knowing about this, it's going to go crazy. And then y'all leaders too. I see y'all. Some of y'all on here, I see y'all come in. A few days ago, we started the Zooms and literally, like, they're going to be at like $2,000, $5,000 a month. Like, it's gonna be people who never was like a big leaders become literally 10, 20, 50,000, $100,000 per month earners. I literally see it. Like, I can see the vision, just like I saw when it was Shadero. But this is crypto too, and we got the AI build. We have an advantage here. We're not. You're dealing with people who already know what they doing. You dealing with, I know this comp plan left and right. I'm talking about all the tricks and tips and how to do this and then how to make more money for the comp. Oh, it's down pat. So that's why I'm super excited. I'm gonna be on one like for the next 6 months. I'm literally helping everybody. We're helping everybody have success. So if you're here and somebody invited you're part of my team. You're part of Kim's team. You're part of their team. That's 3 to 4 or 5 levels of leadership that's going to be able to help you if you're on this call, right? And you're not by yourself. So what you want to do is tomorrow we need to get people on the call. You want to have people on the call tomorrow. You want to have guests. I'm gonna show you the script right here. This is what you can send to people. Super simple. All right, and it works. I'm gonna show you like I did on the last call. You can send this if you got a list, an email list. You can email this to people. This simple little script you can do right here. Oh wait, who's it? Embry? Can you post it in the chat? No, Embry got it. Embry got it. He posted it earlier. So let's see. Let me find the script. This is all you gotta say. You do not have to explain nothing. And matter of fact, I don't want you explaining anything to anybody. Like I told you, I don't recruit people, right? I just offer a solution. So if you do not be going around trying to explain everything to people, no. Just literally copy and paste this script. Or if you do call somebody or do tell them about it, stick to the script, okay? So let's see. Where is it? I'm looking for it. Oh, here you go, right here. Okay, this is the old one. We gotta update it, y'all. Let me see.
I already posted it. I posted it twice already.
Oh, thank you. Hey, yes. Look at this. Look at us. Everybody working together already. All right, so he just posted it in here. I'm gonna put it on my screen just in case y'all didn't see it. Bada bing, bada boom. Who's excited? Let me know in the chat if you're excited. Type of 777. It's 8. It's 48, the number of bonus. Let me see some 888s in the chat if you're excited to be here. Like, you are blessed and highly favored to be on this call. Like I said, because they was not going to tell everybody first. They was going to put the leaders in first and then tell people, like, down the line. Okay? I know that's right. Super excited. Here's just all you can copy and paste. So all you gotta do is say this. Send this to 10 people a day. All right. Hi, have you heard about Tradera? 10,000 people will make $500,000 to $200,000 plus per month from all the leaders placing everyone together to get a check. First off, people gonna think like, get a check, right? They gonna pay attention or not pay attention. They gonna be like, okay. Now a new company has a powerful new and improved compensation plan because we got the crypto, we got the AI Autobuilder, right? The first 500 people will be at $5,000 to $50,000 plus per month with the new AI Autobuilder in this phenomenal comp plan. We are stacking 5,000 people. This is the new chat. We actually have a new chat. We got to update this chat. But we do have a WhatsApp. Make sure y'all join the WhatsApp. I'm about to put this in the chat again by itself. This is the WhatsApp list, right? Right? And then it's a replay. And then this is the waiting list. All right, you want to send this script to 10 people a day, right? And all you got to do is do that, okay? Right? And that's basically you committing to getting your 3, right? Because we all working together, right? It's not really that hard. But yes, I'm super excited, man. Y'all gonna make more money than you ever made in your entire life. Okay, so get back with the person who invited you. Make sure you fill out the waiting list form. And like I said, tomorrow you need the new chat. I'll send get the new chat though. We got a new chat, people. All right. If you go on my Facebook page, I posted the new chat on there too. Right? Yep, it does have a real product. The solution can't be the recruitment to make it appear and have a real product. Yeah, no, it's if whoever just posted about the product, I just posted like multiple products. Like it's like $5,000 worth of products. If you paid attention to the product part, it's way more than just making money. It's products too. It's making money and it got the products. So I named like 8 products if you missed it. So make sure you're on the waiting list. Like I said, tomorrow, guys, we're gonna be here at 8 Central again. So I'll see you tomorrow too. Okay, so let's get this money, people. I'm super excited for you, and you are going to have so much success. Have a blessed night. Bye.